Today is December 25th, 2022, and it's that time of the year when you start thinking, what did I do well this year? What could have been better? And what things am I going to change in the next year? And for me, lots of things happened in this year. Mainly, I've moved from China to Serbia, and then from one place to Serbia to another place in Serbia. And that's been a lot. 2 moves in a single year and 1 transplanetary move. That's a lot for anybody. And the things that I didn't like about this year is how little I produced when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to my writing, when it comes to anything that didn't involve doing jobs for the survival's sake. And that's definitely the thing that I want to change the most in the next year. I want to post more videos. I want to write more blog posts. I want to write more words, type more words into my novel. And let's say, if you take a look at my YouTube channel, it's got 80 something videos. And I started this YouTube channel in November 2021. And I posted more than 50, almost 60 videos from November until December 20-something, 2021. And only 36 video in the entire year of 2022. Why? Because I found all sorts of excuses not to make videos. I was exhausted, I was tired from moving, I was depressed, I was don't know what. I wanted to be more in the moment. I wanted to be, I don't know. When you take a look at my phone, you realize that I spend more than enough time wasting on things that didn't really matter, on the things that just I could live without, like watching shorts and Instagram reels and scrolling and browsing on social media, which you can find somewhat useful sometimes, but not always. I started this job back in June, and since December I've been working night shifts. And I want to change this job. I don't like working night shifts. I don't like sleeping when everybody else is awake, and I don't like working when everybody else is asleep. And it's just not healthy to stay awake during the whole night, and it makes you feel miserable and lonely. Especially when you work at a job where you have a toxic boss who's always complaining and pointing out the things that you didn't do not well, but not in the way that she imagined you should do them. You still get the outcome, you still get the job done, and you get the results that you need to get. But if you don't do it the way she wants you to do it, then she busts your balls. And I don't like that about that job. I don't like working in that toxic environment, but that's the best job I can get right now. And I'm doing my best to change it. And one more thing that was on my mind for the entirety of this year, and all of a sudden I was questioning whether I want to do this YouTube thing or not. And here is the real reason I'm sitting here. For the past, I think, 7 days or so, I've been thinking about starting uploading regularly here. And regularly, I mean daily. That's something I was able to pull off back in November and December last year. I felt great doing that, and I don't know what happened that I stopped doing it. But I don't want to promise anything because I don't like promising something that I'm not sure that I'm capable of doing. So my main mission for the remainder of the year and for the next year will be to make a short video about my daily life. I don't know how I'm going to pull it off, since my days are not particularly interesting. And the main idea behind these daily vlogs or something is I want to record the process of writing a novel, to see how little time you actually need to spend typing and how many hours and days and weeks and months and maybe years go by just figuring things out while you're not writing. And maybe that could be interesting. At least I'll have a document of how it seems to be writing a novel. And yeah, that's it for today. I can't. Oh man, if I say right now that I'm gonna film every day, and I'll feel that pressure that I need to film every day, and I know that someday it's gonna be like, oh man, I didn't film it, and I'll feel horrible for failing. But on the other hand, if I don't commit, I know that I'm not gonna film. Like, I didn't film the entirety of this year, but I want to film, and I don't want to wake up next November, December 25th, thinking about I should have filmed more. So it's official. I'm committing to making daily vlogs on this channel from this point until further notice.